Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Khadiza, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, Bashundhara Ad-din Medical College. Welcome you all to this online session. Today, I will discuss endocrine system. Hormone receptors are protein. There are different type of protein present in one cell, that is 2000 to 1 lakh receptors can present in one cell. First step of the hormone to act is to bind with the hormones with the receptors and formation of hormone receptor complex, and these hormones are highly specific for specific hormones. Now we will discuss the mechanism of action of hormones. So how these hormones act. First, hormone is secreted from the cell, then enters in the blood and circulate through the blood and go to the target tissue. When it go to the target tissue, it have to bind with the receptors, then formation of hormone receptor complex, and then exerts hormonal effect subsequently. These are the figure showing the receptor present in the cell surface, that is protein hormone receptor cell in cell surface. This is also the receptor, and the receptor can present on the cytoplasm or also and the nucleus. We know the steroid hormone receptor present on the cytoplasm and thyroid hormone receptor present on the nucleus. This figure shows the receptors. Now, hormone that act on genetic machinery of the cell is usually steroid and thyroid hormone, because they act by gene expression. Now, first we discuss the mechanism of action of steroid hormone. First, steroid we know steroid is a lipid soluble. So when it enters, it can easily enter into the cell through the lipid bilayer and enter into cytoplasm. When it enters the cytoplasm, here it bind with the receptors and form hormone receptor complex, and then this complex diffuses into the nucleus and bind with the specific site of DNA. Then causes formation of messenger RNA. This messenger RNA then diffuses into the cytoplasm to form new protein is formed by translation. Now we will discuss, this is the figure showing mechanism of action of steroid hormone. Now we will discuss the mechanism of action of thyroid hormone. It also increases the gene expressions. That is, the thyroid hormone also easily enter through the lipid bilayer into the cell and then enters into the nucleus. Then it bind with the specific receptors present in the nucleus. Then the hormone receptor complex formed. This is then bind with the specific site of DNA, and transcription occur to form messenger RNA. This messenger RNA diffuses out of the cytoplasm into the cytoplasm, and translation of messenger RNA at the ribosome, and then new protein is formed, and then that is a cellular response occurs. Now the mechanism of action of protein hormone. Protein hormone receptor is usually present on the cell membrane. When protein hormone binds to the receptors on the cell membrane, it forms hormone receptor complex and then initiate hormonal action in three ways. First, altering cell membrane permeability to water, and then second, formation of second messenger in the cell inside the cell, then third, acting as enzymes. Now we will discuss second messenger system. Some hormones act by forming second messengers then exert subsequent effects. We will discuss here adenocyclic second messenger system, cell membrane phospholipid second messenger system, and calcium calmodulin second messenger system. Now, what is second messenger? Second messengers can be defined as molecules that help communicate signals from the cell surface to the specific target site within the cell, either in cytoplasm or in nucleus. So some second messengers are cyclic AMP, cyclic GMP, inositol triphosphate, diacylglycerol, and calcium ions. These are the second messengers. This slide shows the hormones acting by through cyclic AMP and the hormones acting through phospholipid C. Now we will discuss cyclic AMP second messenger system. First, the hormone bind to the peptide hormone within the cell membrane and adenylyl cyclase enzyme in the interior of the cell activate with the help of the G protein. This enzyme causes conversion of ATP and that causes activation of inactivated cyclic AMP dependent protein kinase to active cyclic AMP dependent protein kinase. This causes phosphorylation of the protein, and then as a result cellular response occurs. Cell membrane phospholipid second messenger system. In this system, protein hormone first bind to the receptors on the cell membrane and causes activation of the G protein, and then activation G protein causes activation of the enzyme phospholipase C, and that causes catalyzes the PIP2 to diacylglycerol 2 and IP3. Diacylglycerol causes activation of the inactive protein kinase C to active protein kinase C, and this protein kinase C causes phosphorylation of protein and cellular response occurs. And on the other hand, IP3, it causes release of calcium from the endoplasmic reticulum, and then this calcium, ionized calcium, has different types of cellular response. Calcium calmodulin second messenger system. In this system, first hormone is bind to the receptor and formation of hormone receptor complex, and then causes opening of the calcium channel or calcium entry into the cell. Within the cell, calcium bind to the calmodulin and structural change of it occurs, and this causes activation of calcium calmodulin dependent protein kinase enzyme, and then activation of target protein, and then cellular response occurs. In this way, second messenger act. So, last of all, how can we measure the hormone in the blood? We can easily measure hormones in the blood in two ways: radioimmunoassay, that is RIA, or ELISA, that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. So, these are the all of this item. Hope you have enjoyed this discussion. If you have any problem, communicate with me. I will try my best to give the answer. So, thanks for watching.